can we stop attributing color to LGBT? How have they managed to steal color?
Easy. They've just decided.
No.
Red, yellow, green.
This is what I mean. This
bright.
is what I mean.
The rainbow.
Do you know what?
The rainbow is their identification. They have stolen the rainbow from Noah. Now it's theirs.
Then let's take it back.
Let's take it back. Moving slightly on then, a little bit of a funny one. Jaguar, now called Jaguar. I've been working on that one all day.
I can see.
I want to play you the advert just in case you haven't seen it. And then we'll talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Is this a Jaguar advert? What on earth is that? Literally.
Who just said that?
No, I think it was the next video. But literally, what on earth is that?
This is why I said something a little bit comical. But there's a different thing I want to get from you. And
Okay.
I think this is it. Okay. Because we've had conversations about there's so much money that people are making.
Mm-hmm.
You know, why risk it? We've known for the longest time that companies, it's all about profit.
To be fair though, this is not woke per se. This is just a weird new direction because I know you said
absolutely 100% woke.
no because
there's not a single straight person in that video. They are dressed in pink and purple.
No. I'll have to disagree on that because it's definitely
it's definitely what?
No, you can describe it as camp. You can describe it as I'm seeing avant-garde. I'm not seeing a commentary on sexuality or gay people, whatever. Because this is just art. This is that bright, expressive, bigger than life kind of art, like avant-garde art type of thing. That's what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing a bunch of gay people here. I'm just seeing a bunch of creative people.
Are you able to load a quick video if I send you another video?
Which one?
I want you to listen to this. Just on that very influential man.
All right, let's see. Oh, it's Nigel Farage.
Nigel Farage commenting on
man's
this.
like Farage, yeah?
There you go.
Okay, fine.
And what he's saying is echoing
basically
all...
big corporate
Let's
companies. Think Jaguar. Think of the E-Type. Think of the powerful logo on the front of the car of Inspector Morse, of a really great British brand. Well, okay, it may now be owned by the Indians. But have a look at what the modern advertising industry have done. This is the new logo. I don't know what it stands for, do you? And the advert showing some sort of almost non-human figures walking through a door without even showing cars. I'm not quite sure what they're saying or what they want to do. Strikes me as being another Bud Light moment. I predict Jaguar will now go bust. And do you know what? They deserve to.
I don't know.
So people are likening this to a Bud Light moment, like you've just heard Nigel Farage later on. But anyway, so back to our serious conversation.
Yes.
We've had our moment.
Yeah.
Now, you have to excuse me, I've forgotten his name, but the CEO of Jaguar, I did a bit of looking into him, and it turns out he's a big supporter of the LGBT community, and he's pushing the agenda of acceptance and togetherness and whatnot. In fact, there's a picture of him in Birmingham at a Pride march with a t-shirt on that's called Pride there, face painted, smiling there. So it got me thinking, because often we've discussed on this podcast that what is going on? Because these companies are losing money. Nigel Farage has just said they're going to go bust, right? Nobody that likes Jaguar or Boots or any of these companies, the majority of the people, I would even say maybe 90% of the customer base, maybe even 95, are never happy about these things. So clearly it's a small minority that is driving this. And I think when I looked into this guy, I was like, hold on, it could even be one person of that whole company, industry, or whatever, a couple of people, a few people that are trying to push this agenda. So it doesn't actually reflect the, let's say, the organization as a whole, but if it reflects the people in power or in leading positions of those organizations, and now you see how the Prince of the Air works, right? He's gonna corrupt, or he's gonna whisper to the people in positions that can drive these agendas. That's why he corrupts kings, for example. That's why he came to David and say, do a census, or although that was God.
I was gonna say,
that's why he comes to Saul and whispers, Josiah. Why am I pronouncing all good ones except for Saul? But my point is, that's why he will come and whisper to these people, and then these people are acting. It doesn't reflect the needs of the mentality of the whole organization, but it's the people that are at the top. So potentially this is what it is. It may not, because obviously the argument has always been what the heck is going on with the world, but maybe there's still some good left, there's still some logic left in people, there's still some clarity left. The Prince of the Air hasn't managed to influence everybody yet. It's just the select people at the top with influential power to change things and drive things. That's why we're ending up with things like this advert.
Yes, yeah. Well, I mean, I think that's bang on. I think that's right. That's how it works. I mean, do you remember a couple of weeks ago? I don't know what we're talking about, but I said how in my office, nobody in the office believes in this whole the extreme left mentality and whatever, transgenderism and everything else. But you wouldn't know that. You just think some of them do, some of them don't. But yeah, you're right. It is the minority. It's always been the minority, though. That's the thing. We've known that it's always been the minority. It's just if they're the ones in power, if they're the ones influencing things, then this kind of things will get. Although, however, though, I do sort of have to push back on this a little bit because I don't think it's a Bud Light moment. I think Jaguar are trying to rebrand, which is different to
rebranding an advert without a car, with people dressed in purple and pink and looking nice.
Yes, because you know how they're going all full electric, and obviously they have an image of what they want Jaguar to be like in 5, 10, 15 years, and this is them laying.
Have a room. That chin. When I see that advert, I'm not thinking vroom, vroom. I'm thinking
because you're the audience that Jaguar are trying to move away from, and this is the thing you have to understand that companies can do that. Jaguar clearly knows who the audience is right now, which is primarily old white men with money, and they usually love Jaguar right now. They've probably sat back and thought, you know what,
make more money if we
this market is maybe they thought this market is maybe they're dying because we're old. They're going to die eventually. Companies think like this. So they know that their market is dying, and the ones that are coming up are not really Jaguar fanatics.
We don't discuss business here, per se. But if that were the thought, would you not say, let's expand our customer base? You want to keep those, because yes, they're dying, but they're not dead yet. You want to keep those, but what you're trying to do is expand and bring in a whole other generation to like Jaguar. Would that not be the more appropriate approach if it were not for trying to push an agenda?
It's one strategy. It's one strategy. Another strategy is, you know what? There's a whole lucrative side over here that don't even look at our cars because we don't associate with them. Let's grab them. Let's go. Oh, someone probably asked, but what about our current market? Oh, they've kept us. There's more money here, and they're trying to chase money. And to be honest with you, I didn't know about the whole him being LGBT, whatever. That even if he is, I think that advert is a good way of doing it without being overly in your face, without being overly offensive. Because to me, all I saw was avant-garde. I don't know if you know the term. I don't know if you know the term avant-garde, but it's just basically like over the top expressionism. Bright colors, big clothes, stuff like that. No, this is the thing. Okay, well, can I just say one more thing, right? Can we stop attributing color to LGBT? How have they managed to steal color?
Easy. They've just decided red, yellow, green.
This is what I mean. This bright. Is what I mean.
The rainbow.
Do you know what?
The rainbow is their identification. They have stolen the rainbow from Noah. Now it's there.
Then let's take it back.
Let's take it back. Noah doesn't need it anymore. We don't need it anymore.
Hang on.
Leave it with them.
I was buying an umbrella thing. I think my wife and I were traveling and we didn't have an umbrella. So I said, let's grab an umbrella. And we went into a shop to pick an umbrella, and we literally said, "Oh no, we can't get that. That's LGBT." It was just a colorful umbrella.
No, I'm sorry, Chin. Was it just one bright color?
No. It was different colors.
Exactly.
No, but this is what I'm saying. That
It's
is
not just an
LGBT.
umbrella, though.
Guys,
It's not just
hang on.
not
Look
just
at
an
me.
umbrella.
Look at me, right? Color is not LGBT, okay? We cannot let them steal all colors. So the rest of us are just going to be gray and black and white.
No. Yeah, I'm happy with being gray, black,
Color
and white.
is not exclusively for LGBT.
All right.
Can we take back color,
Can you
please?
come back next
Can we
week
take back
on
colour?
this podcast dressed in multiple colors of the rainbow?
Happily. Okay, I think we need to embrace color. How have we let them to get away with color? Anyway, rant over. Right. The point is, I do think it's a miscalculation on Jaguar's part.
Okay.
I don't know if it's going to be as successful as I think it will be, but I think it's more from a rebrand point. I mean, obviously, you've done a bit of business. I've done a bit of business. So we know there are moments in times when companies want to rebrand. They say, well, we've been doing thus far for this long.
Been heading this way.
Yeah, we want to do a complete rebrand. It's happened to several big companies. I think that's what Jaguar are trying to do. And in doing so, I'm okay with this because they didn't go, oh, we're now for the gays. Now they're appealing to the younger, cooler,
Vibrant.
vibrant, like the hipster type of thing. So now it's like a 27-year-old in
And they're
London.
going to bring their prices down as well so we can actually go buy.
Nah, of course not.
Exactly.
No, but it's not you. They're not appealing to people like you. They're appealing to people with money. You start with someone with money.
Please like, subscribe, comment so that I can get a bit of money.
If I'm going to support you a little bit, I'm not a car person, right? But if there was ever a car that I thought, you know what, once I have all the money I need to do everything else, then I have money to waste. If I'm going to buy a car, Jaguar was going to be that car.
But no, not anymore.
I don't know if they'll have the car I need by the time I have enough money.
Exactly. Because you want the cars there will be like, all right.
Yeah.
So the interesting aspect on that one was for me to just note that the way the Prince of the Air works is that he corrupts, whispers, talks to the people that are influential, the people that are at the top, the people that can drive the agenda of the Dark One, and that the society follows suit. Because unfortunately, if we are not for God, we're going to be for the other one, whether we know it or don't know it. It's been a very interesting thought to me to see, but with so much money on the line, why are companies doing this? And I thought to myself, well, hold on, with Jaguar, with what's happened to Jaguar, could it just be the CEOs doing and everybody else is following suit? Who knows? That is it for today for the interesting things that we found on the internet. We are now going to swiftly move on to Chin's weekly thoughts. And as I said last week, listen, it might just change your life.
I had my initial weekly thought that I had. Based on what you've just been talking about, I'm gonna do a different one.
Okay.
So we'll see. All right, let's get into it. All right, so you have to go with me here a little bit, right? Because it might get a bit trippy.